It's our 1-month anniversary as liveaboards. We're learning a lot about our new home, trying to be more conscious of the energy that we consume and of how much water we use. We're getting organized. Soon, we'll know our boat inside and out. We visit the local marine store often to buy parts for the boat, and to drill the shop owner with questions. Our first project was to install a saltwater pump, but we ended up getting the wrong size tube.
We got the right tube this time, hopefully.
On the way back home, we were escorted by some swans. We met a lot of great people this past month. Through them, we found out about races happening every Sunday. They told us that it was a great way to learn to sail. The next Sunday, we got up early, borrowed some sailing gear, and secured spots on Honcho, a Beneteau First 36. We battled through 45 knots of wind and incessant rain for 14 miles. As we circled Moresby Island, Honcho was heeled over, with us sitting on the high side. After the race, the skipper told us that winds this strong are very uncommon, and that this was definitely a race to remember. The day ended with some rum tea and a lot of good stories. The following Sunday, we showed up again and found spots aboard Querida, a CNC 35. We spent the afternoon out on the water, sailing for 19 miles past Joan Rock, Halibut Island, and Sydney Island. The wind wasn't as strong as it was last week. Sometimes we had no wind at all, and just spent time sunbathing. It was a nice change of pace. We had more time to ask questions and to get to know the people we were racing with. Devin and I had a lot of fun trimming the sails. It was our first time on a boat with a spinnaker. You know, those beautiful colored sails on the cover of sailing magazines. As we mentioned in episode 1, our goals to sail to San Francisco for JDC were unrealistic. Because of our tight budget, we made the tough decision to skip the conference this year. But something amazing happened. Someone we met last year at the conference offered to fly us out. How could we possibly refuse? We left our floating studio behind and boarded a plane over to San Francisco. One of the best things about JDC is the people there. Most we only get to see once a year. Amazing creators, all in one place. After a week of JDC, we took some time to relax even further, and went on a road trip to Santa Cruz with friends from Montreal. We stood on the edge of cliffs, watching the water break on the rocks below. It's easy to forget how wild the Pacific Ocean is. It made us think about our foolish plan to sail down the coast in March. There are a lot of things we didn't know then. Even more that we don't know now. But it makes us hopeful. If we learned all of this stuff a month ago, imagine what we'll know in a year's time. Keep an eye out for our next video. And as always, thank you for keeping us afloat. Literally.